this at Hollywood too, and the different movies like Beauty and the Beast and stuff like that. You know, that's bestiality right there. Man. She fell in love with an animal. You know, he wasn't a man that was just quote unquote what they say ugly. No, he was an animal, a dog slash wolf slash animal, man. You know, Princess and the Frog, she's kissing frogs and stuff like that. That's wickedness, man. You know, and that's what I like brother bringing out. That's what these jakes gotta do to get famous and stuff like that. They gotta do certain rituals, man. Get popped, get sodomized by
donkeys. How bad do you want it for you to do something like that?
That totally goes against your morals, man. You grew up, you know, learning, man. That's awful. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in your spirit just knowing you're not. That's wicked, you know.
Those are the worst people ever. These so-called celebrities or niggas in Hollywood, they're the worst people ever.
Yeah.
Funny they looked at as stars, but now they're the worst, man. Because if you knew half the things they did, you'd be like, oh my God, are you kidding me, man?
Yeah.
You really did that, man. Like, how bad do you want that money and fame, man? On top of that, you gonna give up your loved one? I mean, you niggas, you just out of there, man.
Yeah.
Right? You out of there, man. And now you got this, you sorrowful and this, that, and third, man. The only thing left is the Most High to have mercy on you, is just to take you out right now.
Yeah.
That's a mercy killing. Because he can preserve you to the missiles, man. Right?
He can have you go through the famine, damn near starve to death. You make it past there. Now you're getting tossed in FEMA camps. You might escape there. Now you're getting melted by the missiles, man.
All right.
You know, and that's going through it, man.
All right.
You know,
feel that heat.
And for that heat.
Oh, we got read verse 1 again.
Leviticus 18:1. And Yahawah, Hashem Yahawashi, spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
The son, and what the word there for children is sons, man. Okay? Most High dealing with the men of Israel, man.
That's right.
Right now, only the 1/3, some of the 1/4 are sons. The rest of you are bastards, man. What's a bastard? Unwanted child.
Yeah.
Most High don't want to see you, man.
You were born in vain.
You were born in vain. Right? They want to destroy you, man. Right? Yeah.
Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, I am Yahawashi, your power. Verse 3, after the doings of the land of Egypt, any blood shall ye not do. Verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down and it is confusion.
Like Jesus says, that's what he's saying. One is a beast, one is a fish. Celestial, one is a terrestrial. The two can't come together. That's confusion. And Esau's a beast. Esau actually thinks human beings. And it's probably
Babylon goes back to Baal, Babel, that's all the movie is confusion, man.
So you agree with my
Yeah.
people, this is a land of confusion.
That's why.
Anything we do, land of shame, why we sin. Esau has given you the license to sin.
Yeah.
Right?
The Heavenly Father literally said he gave no man license to sin, man.
Imagine if Adam, one mistake he made caused all this death that we have today. Imagine that. That's how the Most High looks at sin. So that's through Yahawashi we don't get that ever. Man, how you get one everlasting? Like live forever, man. You know, we different girls. I mean, that's just crazy. Then he was talking about women and this and that. You don't have. That's what we actually have. Now these women are not, you don't want to be in subjection. And most of them are whores.
And they're not right.
Yeah. If not all of them. 99% of them, 0.999 are whores. Man.
Yeah.
Alright?
That's right.
Alright? They not right. Okay? And then on top of that, like we said, the power and the dominion that you're going to have, man. And you're going to be totally, completely righteous. So you don't even have to worry about going on.
Yeah.
Right? Everything's going to just be automatic.
Automatic, man.
Right? You don't have to think about, damn, I can't do that. It's just going to be,
You're
like
not going to do it. Yeah, like breathing. Yeah.
See? So, why would you not want that, man?
Yeah.
See? That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? We talk about, animals. You want to be able to talk to animals.
Yeah.
You want to go stay in the sea, under the sea. You may have a whole city to yourself. Underneath the ocean, man. Dwell underneath the ocean for a month or so, man.
Play with Leviathan.
Yeah.
Go on a joyride,
Yeah,
all of that,
man. So why in the world would you want that?
Brother had a dream about a city on top of a huge chariot.
Yeah.
So you be able to travel in chariots.
Because imagine if the chariot's bigger than that chariot they showed us. I showed that them for me.
Yeah.
That was already in the earth. I have chariots like that. Chariots are made in the planet. I mean, with a whole other.
Brother get married too. I'm trying to go to it so much, man.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
Beautiful. And it's crazy how a lot of jakes they hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? They hear all the blessings that's gonna come upon the nation of Israel, the elect. Starting with the elect. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get right, man. That just shows, man. They done, man. They rather stay in Babylon the Great. Like I always think about this too. Like, is pork really worth it? Is shrimp, crab, lobster worth it? Because those are laws that you can easily keep, put down a pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, no weed, finally intentional, none of that stuff. No cigarettes, none of that drugs, you know what I'm saying? Of course, certain laws that, you gotta be rehearsed right now, because like the fabric,
sometimes you may have to work on a Sabbath.
Yeah, sometimes you have to work on a Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? But, whatchamacallit, it's plenty of laws that can keep it appearing things. That's bearing your face, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So is all of that really everlasting life, mortality, being the perfect righteous body, Yahawashi, none of that right now, it's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's not perfect at all. It's not perfect. If you look at it, I think actually a crab, like opening it up, taking stuff out. I was like, that's disgusting.
That's what you should be eating. They clean the potion, man. That's their job.
It's all gray and good, yellow stuff. I'm like, this is disgusting, man. You don't need to eat that shit, man. That's
you know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. And that shows you Moab could do that because they heathens anyway. We can't do that. The minute we start doing that, that's when Jake get high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, gout, get everything, obesity. See?
Cancer.
Yeah, you get everything because the law was given to us. Most I give them Moabites the law. They can do whatever, man. The world to come, they're going to get their ass whooped. We have seen them eating crab, man.
Right? We're going to automatically know we're going to have, powers.
Spiritual power, man.
Telepathy, all of that. We're going to automatically know if they trying to sneak a crab right fast.
Yeah, we're going to have a trial. We already know you did it, but we're going to have a trial anyway.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to have fun, man. No? What scripture you got?
Micah 2:10. The book of Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword of destruction.
That's a classic precept, man. Mosai said this is not your rest. And that's also, I think you get that after Hebrews 4. Might be Hebrews 4, I think 6. Right? The Mosai said this is not your rest. This is not your kingdom, man. Okay? It shall destroy you. It's polluted. People have rights for mercy. I gave you 60. Culture is a good thing, but what happened got me out of it. See, Jake now, so then they talk about the food of the they even fully developed the fun of these things. But the Roman was saying, I just it's out of your mind, man. You're out of your mind. And the kids can't shut up. Niggas just out of there, man. Let me hear 6 in the end.
Hebrews chapter 4 verse 6. Seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein.
Matter of fact, the brief one, let me hear one on that.
Hebrews 4:1. Let us therefore fear, lest he let us enter into his rest, and you should seem to come short of it. Unto us was the gospel preached, as well as to them. For the word preached is not profit them, not being based on faith that for we which believe enter to rest, as he has said, as I have sworn in my wrath, they shall enter to my rest, although the works finished from the foundation of the world.
So no something in all from the foundation of the world. Every word is ready for man. Just gotta work for it, and that's the rest.
And we all got a plan for it.
Yeah. So that's all it is, man. We're looking for that rest, that eternal rest. Okay? And the disciples back then, they wanted it, man. They said, well, now that this time, and they said restore again. So that means Israel got a taste of the kingdom during the time of David and Solomon. Okay, that was just a taste, man. Alright? So that's the rest. Matter of fact, read on down, we're going to hear more.
Verse 4. For he spake in a certain place of the 7th day on the wise, and the Most High did rest the 7th day from all his works. Verse 5. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not in because of unbelief.
Yeah, because that happened during the time of during to the time of Moses, right? That whole generation got killed off except for Joshua and Caleb because they didn't have faith. Even though they saw the works, right? They saw all the different acts in the Most High opening the Red Sea or the Gulf of Suez, and Jake still did not believe, man. Still murmuring and complaining, right? Even though he gave them manna and even gave them quail, they still were bucking up, man. All right, because they didn't have faith, so they couldn't enter that rest of that land. See, yeah.
Verse 7. Again, he limiteth a certain day, saying in David, today after so long a time, as it is said, today if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. For if Yahawashi had given them rest, then he would not afterwards have spoken of another day. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High. For he that has entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works as Most High did from his.
Yeah, there you go. So we're trying to enter into that rest, man. They made it a rest for the people of the Most High. That's the kingdom. So all throughout the Bible is going into the kingdom. Us returning back to our first estate, right? This is the journey, man. See? On the path, you see a lot of our people going to be casualties because they fell in love with the captivity.
Yeah.
Right? Like they said, jail is just supposed to rehabilitate you, right? But then you got a group of niggas who fall in love with it.
Yeah, they get
institutionalized. Yeah. They become even bigger. They can become monsters, man.
Yeah.
You see?
They get set free
They go back in. They fell in love with it. That's 2/3, man. 2/3 have been institutionalized, man. Right? This was supposed to build you up, let you know that we messed up, and the only path we have to get back to the Most High, Big Brother Yahawashi. That's the only way. But Jake, they began they just fell in love with the captivity, man. Okay? And a nigga that's institutionalized, he could no longer come back to normal society. See? So those are those 2/3 of our people on this side. They can't enter to that rest. See? That's the point. That's what we're going into the scriptures, man. Con.
Hebrews chapter 4 verse 11. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest.
And what is the labor that we're doing? This right here. Even though, it may seem like, even though this is the chief place of concourse, because we'll do it, and even the park, which today is a rainy day. There was a lot of people last week. We still, and truth be told, all glory to Yahawashi, we never took no break, man. Even when it was with this quarantine nonsense, man, we still was doing the work, man. Because that's our reasonable service anyway.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, the Most High still had a way when we were able to still come out and do the work. That's the labor.
Yeah.
To still do sit downs and this, that, and the third. Matter of fact, Yahawashi said that. Was it Luke 17:10?
Luke chapter 17 and verse 10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you.
Yeah, it was commanded of us, man. So, brothers, some of the apostles and elders down, brothers took a big risk. You know what I mean? Because Esau was talking about finding people and all this other nonsense, man. All right? Over this whole COVID-19, brothers still what's going on there right now. We got work to do. Now, when the true family of the word comes, which is right around the